morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is I, Matthew, aka SnacksXXV, here with another video for you. This is video number 42. I thank you so much for tuning in, and as always, I'm super excited to be here with you. It is 2016, y'all, and I don't even feel like I'm ready for 2016, but it's here. There's nothing I can do about it. All I've got to do is adapt and get myself ready for 2016 because it's all up in our faces right now. But I want to do a lot of different things with the new year. There's a lot of things I want to accomplish, a lot of things I want to grow, and I want to share those things with you guys in this video. And then we're going to talk about a few things coming up within the next couple months that you guys should be on the lookout for. But the first thing I want to show you, if you guys look at my shelf back there behind me, there's a spot in the bottom in the center that is missing something, and I wanted to show you guys what I placed there. I'm pretty stoked about it. So GameStop was advertising this crazy sale for this Legend of Zelda Link statue from Skyward Sword. Now, I'm a big Legend of Zelda fan, as you can tell from the Wind Waker poster up there and the little Link plushie right next to it. I love Legend of Zelda, so I wanted to show you guys what I got. I went to GameStop and I picked this bad boy up. Look at that right there. Isn't that nice, y'all? Legend of Zelda statue, Link from Skyward Sword, on sale for 29 bucks. I think the quality is decent. Really good looking for 29 bucks. You can see his booty right there. Look at his sword and his sheath and all that stuff. Really, really cool statue. That's what goes in that spot on my shelf. 29 bucks I got this for from GameStop. You can't beat that. Absolutely can't beat that. So I was super excited about that. But in 2016, there's a lot of games coming out that have been postponed or delayed that we definitely got to get in order so we know when they're coming out. So I wanted to talk to you guys about that and share which games I'm excited for, and hopefully you guys can find some that you're excited for. Write them down so that you know when they're coming out. So we're gonna get started in January. Not a lot going on in January for real, so you've got time to catch up on anything you didn't finish in 2015 right now. So January, the only games that are even kinda on the radar are number 1, Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. I don't know if you guys remember that game. It's gonna come out on January 22nd, but it's a Mario and Luigi kind of role-playing game for the 3DS. If you're into that, go ahead and check it out. It'll come out January 22nd, followed by on the 26th of January, Lego Marvel Avengers. The only thing that excites me about this game is that Greg Miller from Kinda Funny Games is gonna be in that game as a voice character, I think for Aldrich Killian. So that should be kind of cool. Greg Miller's in the game. That comes out on January 26th. So that's all. It's not all. Amplitude comes out on the 5th. But those are the two bigger games, I guess you could say, that are coming out in January. Neither one of them I care too much about. But in February, we got some better games coming out. Now, number 1, which has been delayed so much, like I forgot it was coming out. Mighty Number 9, which is a spiritual successor to Mega Man. Looks really, really cool. I think it's coming out on Wii U, Vita, PlayStation, maybe Xbox One. Don't really remember, but that comes out the 9th of February. So that one's going to be really cool. I think it's going to be physical and digital copies are going to be available for this one. If you haven't heard anything about Mighty Number 9, please check it out. It looks really, really good. The week after that, we've got Street Fighter V, exclusive to the PlayStation 4 and PC, I believe. Get your fight sticks ready, y'all. I don't have a fight stick for my PlayStation 4, and I'm not great at fighting games by any means, but Street Fighter V is a pretty big deal. Exclusive to PlayStation 4, won't be on Xbox One, February 16th. So that's about a month and a half away. I didn't realize it was coming so soon, so definitely get ready for that. Followed by Far Cry Primal. Now, I've never completed a Far Cry game. I've heard that Far Cry 3 was good, Far Cry 4 was okay. Far Cry Primal, it's like got woolly mammoths in it, and I know that Far Cry 4 had elephants and stuff in it, but it takes you back to like caveman times, I guess. Saber-tooth tigers, woolly mammoths, stuff like that. I don't know if there's any dinosaurs in it. I don't really know what's going on in that game, but that's February 23rd. But the game I'm more excited about on February 23rd is Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. Comes out February 23rd as well. I really like the first one. I can't say I played it a ton, but it was fun. You know, it's one of those games that's family friendly, but it still has elements of shooters that we've come to grow and love, and Plants vs. Zombies, I mean, the first one was great. The second one was meh. But we definitely want to see how Garden Warfare 2 is. I'm stoked to see how that game goes. In March, things get a little bit more interesting. As I mentioned, I'm a big Legend of Zelda fan. Twilight Princess HD comes out on March 4th. The first week of March, we'll get some Legend of Zelda action on the Wii U. Remastered also comes with an amiibo, and of course one of those fantastic strategy guides. I love strategy guides. If you can't tell, my Xenoblade strategy guide is right there behind me. A couple others are back there as well. I love strategy guides. A big shooter that has some really cool elements that I'm excited for comes out on the 8th of March, The Division, which I believe is a Tom Clancy game. And it's got some really cool weather stuff going on in it, like lighting effects and weather effects. It looks really, really cool. So The Division's going to be a great game. I think a lot of people are going to be playing that one. I'm sure you're going to see a lot of people playing it on Twitch. I would definitely, if you haven't seen anything on that, watch a few trailers. It's very, very impressive, and I'm excited to see what that brings to the table. If it becomes a huge series, I'm excited to see that because it is a brand new IP, which we are running out of. So after that, we got Hitman, which is a reboot of the original Hitman series. It comes out March 11th, so that's something that people can look forward to. I'm excited to see what direction they take the series. We know that Tomb Raider was rebooted a few years ago, which is a long-standing franchise, and Crystal Dynamics did a good job with that game. So I'm excited to see what they do with Hitman. I believe Square Enix is working on that. In April, things get even crazier. And this is the last month that we're going to talk about because you're not going to be able to remember this if I go all the way to December. But Quantum Break is my #1 most anticipated game for 2015. The reason why, it's an Xbox exclusive. I love Xbox. And it comes from one of my favorite studios, which is Remedy, who made one of my all-time favorite games, Alan Wake. And they also worked on the Max Payne series back in the day. Quantum Break comes out April 5th. And I don't know if the TV show comes out the same day, but I hope so. That'd be kind of cool. Dark Souls 3, awful at that game, but a lot of people are excited for it. Comes out April 12th. Star Fox Zero comes out on April 22nd. I hope that game has been built into something better than what the trailer showed off. We will see soon. Star Fox Zero comes out April 22nd. And then Uncharted 4 comes out after being delayed twice, I believe. Comes out April 26th. So a lot of good games coming out, but now is the time to get caught up on your backlog from 2015. And that brings me to my goals for 2016. I don't know if I should be playing more games or completing more games or playing less games and completing more games. The reason I say that is because I bought a ton of games in 2015 and I can only think of like 2 or 3 that I actually completed. And that's sad because we buy these games because we want to get engrossed in these great stories, but we buy so many games we don't get to finish them. So my goal is to possibly reduce the amount of games that I'm purchasing, but increase the amount of games that I'm actually completing all the way through. Because I want to experience these stories, and you know, a lot of times if you waste time to complete these games, you're going to get spoiled on the internet. I don't want that to happen, so I'm going to do my best to complete more games as I go into 2016. I definitely want to improve my Twitch streaming. I want to stream more often for you guys, at least once or twice a week, so that you guys can get more familiar with what I like to do there. And I want to continue having fun making videos for you guys. In 2015, I started this channel in May of 2015, and I want to continue. I want to double the amount of videos that I made in 2015, which is about 45. I want to do about 90, maybe 100 in 2016. That's crazy. I think I can do it. But nonetheless, I thank you guys so much for being there with me in 2015. 2016 is going to be awesome. I thank you guys so much for tuning in. And as always, you guys have an awesome day. By the way, you can find me on Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter. I will put the links in the description below. Thank you guys so much. Peace out.